Hey guys, we'd like to take a moment to talk to you about the Catalyst. As you guys know, we released this back in February, the first extended magazine release for the Smith & Wesson M&P series of pistols. We had an opportunity to bring this to market with Chris, and we'd like to go ahead and show you a little bit about the ins and outs of it. Realistically, the reason we developed this is it filled a void in the market. Just about every platform of pistols out there, from everything from Glocks, XDs, 1911s, have an extended magazine release available for them. And realistically, we felt that the M&P community really deserved to have the same options available to them as well. Now, one thing to make clear is that the Catalyst will actually fit in the entire line of the M&P series of pistols, with the exception of the new Shield. So we may have something coming out for that later on, but right now this will fit everything from the compacts, the full size, the Pro, as well as everything from the 9 and 40 all the way up to the 45.
You know, for me, I run them in all my guns, everything from my carry gun to my full-size guns. And the little bit of extension gives me a little bit added benefit when I'm doing speed reloads. The Glock, I found when I ran the Glock, I always liked putting in the extended magazine release for the Glock, and then I would shave it down just a little bit. So I was always kind of one of those that favored an extended magazine release as well. Even on my 1911s, I do. So the speed, and when you're thinking about utilizing a magazine release, 9 times out of 10, it's because you're out of ammo, which means you're trying to get that magazine out of the gun really quickly, get a new mag in the gun, and feed it fast and get rounds back on target really quickly. What we find is people with small hands, or if you have to break your grip in order to get to it on the M&P, this does give you a little bit of an advantage for that. So people that have smaller hands, or you're just having a hard time getting to it and accessing it, they generally really like it. We find people with big hands generally don't like it when they think about it until they actually get it in their hands. And then once a big guy gets it in his hands and he realizes how much simpler it is to actually manipulate the gun, then they generally like it at that point. For me, I see a wide variety, and a lot of the testing that we did was in class, because ultimately there's a lot of different holsters that people use, everything from Blade Techs to Safariland to Raven concealment holsters to different forms of Kydex to leather holsters. And the biggest test for us, the biggest hurdle that we had to face, is making sure that as a holstered or grabbed the gun or snatched the gun, it wouldn't inadvertently depress the magazine out of the gun and then cause a problem where you end up having to do a immediate action drill. So the thing about it is ultimately we're not saying you have to buy it, but it's a good option if for $28 you want to give it a chance, you want to give it a try, and then worst case you probably know somebody with an M&P, if you don't care for it yourself, that would end up liking it. So it's a weapon enhancement that not everybody needs, but that a lot of people end up liking.
Absolutely. Guys, you can go ahead and find this product on either of our websites, 21cg.us or obviously costalutis.com. We encourage you to follow us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and until next week, stay gunfighter strong.
Stay safe.